Welcome to camelbacktrading.org. This is the review of April 21st, 2026. Using our proprietary Camelback TradingView market profile, let's review today's price action and look at what is ahead for tomorrow. The overnight inventory was long. ES opened with a small gap up. NQ did not, but both opened above yesterday's value. Overnight lows were taken in A period as we got an inventory correction. Both ES and NQ bounced after testing yesterday's value area high. NQ got to the daily balance high, which was Friday's high, stretched that balance by only 2 ticks and rolled over. This enforced rule number 1 of the balance rules. Price gets close to a balance high or balance low and then turns back. The reversal happened in ES as well, and both indices stopped one time framing up, eventually taking out the initial balance low. ES held its trend while NQ was unable to do so. POCs were lowered, and with that pushdown, ES saw its value migrate from higher to unchanged. F period stopped the one-time framing down and served as the afternoon rally high for both ES and NQ at that point. However, periods G and H took price lower, making new lows of the day. NQ got close to the day balance low and bounced back. The market got too short and I period covered some of the selling pressure, stopping the one-time framing down once again. Period K started to one-time frame up, showing just how rotational we became around the point of control. M period eventually took F's high, invalidating the afternoon rally highs. But later in that same time frame, it took L's low and triggered a strong liquidation, creating an outside reversal bar that probed for new lows. NQ stretched the balance low, while ES set its balance low at today's low. NQ ends the day with an 11-wide POC and ES with a 10-wide POC. Final scores were 7-0 for the bears in ES and 4-1 for the bears in NQ. Both ES and NQ ended as outside days, and both, as mentioned, opened outside of value, gained acceptance back inside, and completed the value area rule by rotating all the way to the other side of the previous day's value. Currently, both ES and NQ are balanced on the daily. Friday's high is the balance high, and today's low is the balance low. In this 3-day balance, we can expect more choppy price action while we remain inside. Balance rules will be in effect tomorrow. First, if we get near an edge, look for price to turn back. Second, if we break an edge slightly and get back in, we are stretching the range. This is a trap, exactly like we saw in NQ at the highs today. Third, if we break an edge, we monitor for continuation. Putting the daily into balance is healthy for the bulls. It releases buying pressure and offers a resting period before potential new highs. However, it carries risk. Sellers may attack the balance low to put the daily trend to down. To do real damage to the bullish momentum, they would need to take out the previous week's low to put the weekly into balance, but that level is still very far away. Right now, the monthly is balance, the weekly is up, and the daily is balance. The game plan for tomorrow is to monitor how the bears handle today's key references, especially the price probe created by period M. If we open below it, the bears have a better chance of turning the daily trend down. They will likely use today's wide POCs as a line of defense. In ES, bears still have value high below today's set of single prints, so they can work below the upper end of the lower distribution. Bulls, on the other hand, need to reclaim value and hold it. Their immediate target is the daily balance high, but keep those balance rules in mind. NQ also has an all-time high from the overnight session to use as a target. As we move into tomorrow, remember that balance often precedes a breakout. But until that happens, expect the rotation to continue. Don't marry a direction. Let the market profile and the MGI guide your setups. Don't start with a bias. Let the data guide you. Remember, if you are going to buy an account with Tradeify, use code CB2724 and help us donate to St. Jude's Hospital. We are doing 20% this time. Also, don't forget you can get this education daily inside the Camelback Trading Room, including our daily webinar and our custom market profile for TradingView. Join us at camelbacktrading.org. Be safe and trade well.